All right, guys, we are back. Unless you have missed it, this is Palmenkott Speedrun Sessions. We are doing speedruns live for charity. We are doing speedruns for Världsnaturfonden today, the worldwide fund for nature, in an attempt to try to save the rainforest, a very, very important incentive. So please, donate money in the stream for this incentive. Exclamation mark donate, and you will get a link to send in your donations. And all donations will be read. I will read out every single one. We will soon see Vesslan run Factorio, but first, we have completed 2 incentives already throughout the run today. Well done. We have unlocked the secret game itself. It is a classical game from the 90s. If you're a 90s kid from Sweden, all of you probably watched the julkalender Mysteriet från Greveholm. It is a secret game! So Mysteriet från Greveholm, Mysteriet på Greveholm will be speedrun by no one else than Muffelduffel himself. He is in the crowd and he will be running this for you soon. So that's gonna be pretty epic. So first Factorio, then Batman the video game, and then it will indeed be Mysteriet från Greveholm. So that incentive has been met. Another incentive that also has been met is the Turtles, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game will be ran in the horrendous, dreaded PAL version. Woo! So Nissan himself will be running PAL version of this game. It is a category that almost nobody runs, and we have a possibility to make a world record tonight. So that is on the table. Cool. Also, since you guys are doing so well, and since we, got over 300 followers as a part of this event, am I gifting 5 gift subs in chat? So, good luck, have fun with these guys. Senius, The Legend of Danne, Blomma 57, Jungestrand, and Linnea L. Thank you so much. 5 gifts sub for you, and for the donation as well, which will put us over 2,684. This is the current amount, but please help out to make it even higher. Right, Daniel, are you ready for your Factorio run?
Absolutely. Been practicing a little the last time, and there is the consistency could be better, but I'm really aiming for unlocking the blue science at sub 1 hour, and let's see how it goes. It have been mostly under, but from time to time, if I forget stuff, it will be over the hour, so it is somewhat of a challenge for me.
Cool. Hype?
Yes, hype.
So please bring us over to the Factorio mode.
So, do you want me? Should we introduce the game now,
yeah, please.
Or as we are playing?
No, but you can do it now.
So in Factorio, we have Crashland on alien planet, and our only hope is to build ourselves a rocket, and we have to scrap metal from the shipwreck and mine ore from the ground and refine the ore, build the factory, build all the necessary parts, build cogwheels and green ships and so on, and engines and all of that stuff to build us a rocket to get us home.
Right.
But we won't do the whole game. It is more hours than we have time for here, so we have made a cut at unlocking blue science. And we need to do some refinery and do some factory building to get there.
Right.
So
let's get it going.
Let's get going. So, are we ready then?
Yes. Our technician is ready with the timer.
So, let's see. 3, 2, 1, go.
Go. So Vesslan has crash landed on a very unhospitable planet and is currently mining for a lot of stuff that you need early game to be able to construct the factory. This game is called Factorio, and in Factorio you'll learn that the factory must constantly grow. It is a game about gathering resources in the wild, gathering copper, gathering iron ore, gathering coal, and to use those resources to build the factory. He will be now building first furnaces that he will be feeding by hand, but slowly and steadily will this game start to run itself. It is an automation game that started an entire genre of automation games. Nowadays there lots of, Satisfactory, for instance, which is essentially this in more 3D.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So now we have no resources to start with, and I really just have to do some basic mining here to get myself some melting furnaces so that I can produce more metal from the ore that I'm right now trying to extract from the ground.
And as I said, this game is a lot about automation, so right now he's hand feeding the furnaces himself, but slowly is he going to start building belts that are gonna feed the furnaces for him, and like inserters that will do it for him. So the penultimate goal of this game is essentially to not have to play the game at all. It is about, relaxing. Just make the factory, play the game for you, and then you can do other things. So pretty nice.
And there is stretch goals in the game that you can try to achieve achievements, and one of them is actually called Lazy Bastard, so that you are supposed to not do anything yourself. So right now, just trying to produce some iron income here, and just mining to get all the iron that I need to produce more miners. So that is what is basically going on at this time. So I'm aiming for 10 miners here, and then I will go venture for some more rocks and coal, because I haven't automated anything yet, and I have no income of coal yet. So that is one of the first things that I'm aiming for once I have the iron up running. So here I'm heading for some stones just to see if I can have the material for later automation, and also for the giant rocks over to the right. There is going to be coal in them, and I need that to feed my hungry factory.
Guys, we must also welcome all the raiders from the Legend of Danne. Welcome in, raiders! Welcome, welcome! Welcome all the way from Umeå. This is going to be an epic stream. We are gathering money for Världsnaturfonden, for the WWF, to save the rainforest. So please, hang along with us. And right now, we're watching Vesslan Speedrun Factorio. But there are almost endless amounts of games coming. If you want to see the schedule, you can just stay on my Twitch page, go to About or if you're having it in Swedish for some reason. There you will see the schedule, so that you can see exactly what's going on. Can also remind ourselves that for anybody who donates at least 100 Swedish spänn, or 50 spänn times 2, or $10, whatever you want to call it, you are in a raffle for prizes from Kappa Bar, our proud sponsor today. It is a Swedish game-related bar where you can go to have fun and play video games, whilst also, if you want to, drink alcoholic beverages, if you want to. It's completely optional. And that is in the raffle for everybody who donates at least those amounts. So right now, Vesslan, you're setting up drills, right?
Yes. So now I'm extracting iron, and I'm extracting copper, and now I'm trying to set up coal that is going to be needed as fuel for the factory. So I'm almost done with the burner phase, where or building up the burner phase rather, because this is going to give me my resources for quite a while. But I'm actually trying to build up the last bits and pieces of it now. So that is what is going on. And while I'm trying to set up my hotkeys and so on as we are going. So there we have the coal, and let's try to see if we can. That was a lot of copper, and slowly we are getting resources. Let's have these machines going, because they are my income of everything that I need right now. Iron must go. So soon the next step is going to be me fetching some stone and set up that, because I'm gonna need some stone, not an awful lot, but I still need to set up it, because I'm gonna need probably a little bit later. So I have, now we're doing the last miners. So let's set up some stone. So that is the burner phase, and now I just refuel my whole stock here before starting to do some science packs, and then I'm going to try to shop myself some wood that I'm going to need for the power poles that is needed when I'm going to try to electrify my factory.
Yeah, because like right now you're feeding the drills essentially with coal, but you could also use wood to feed them too, right?
Yeah.
So you could essentially use any fuel, but coal is much better than wood. You gotta chop it.
Yeah, because the difference between them is how long time it takes to burn. So I get more activity for each coal than I get for each tree. So now I'm creating science packs, because now I'm going to need these science packs to research the technologies that I'm unlocking technologies, giving me access to more and more recipes to build. And the very first one that I need is going to be the automation one, so that I get an assembler, which is more or less a factory to produce various parts. So let's try to create one of those, and two of those. So what I'm building, handcrafting right now in my lower left corner is the parts that I need to set up an electrification, a power plant that is going to produce electricity. So while I'm waiting for that to handcraft, I'm chopping some wood that is going to be used for the power poles. So we are slowly getting there. So
yeah, because like right now you have been using coal to feed the drills, but soon you will switch over to a more electrification system, and then you need electricity going.
Yeah.
So you will be creating your own steam engines that will take water from a nearby water source, run through a pipe, run through a burner that is fed by coal. So it all fits together. And here comes the first of the bigger drills.
Yes, yeah, it is. It is the drill, and I'm going to use the drill, a miner to go for to extract some coal, and direct feed that coal into the burner.
Yeah.
Which is going to create steam, which I need for the
Electricity.
electricity.
Yeah, because now or when Vesslan gets electricity, he can start setting up labs, and labs needs research packs, which he have now handcrafted, but he will soon automate that. And the research packs, when they are fed into the lab, they unlock new technologies. You can see up in the right corner it says press T to start a new research. So when he has a lab, he will be able to use the lab to invent new technologies that will help the factory to grow. That is what it's all about, remember.
Exactly.
Should also mention, I think that my fellow commentators, they did an amazing job earlier, but they actually forgot to read a few of the messages. Remember, all donations messages are read by the commentators, so I'll go ahead and read a few now. Nobly, for instance, did donate 300 Swedish kronor, saying, "You know what? I like Palmen to see you and Breathless enjoy the boss shuffle. Let's go, save the rainforest and get to enjoy some awesome games." Thank you so much, Nobly. And also Danneboy earlier donated 150 Swedish kronor, says, "Very Rainforest PogChamp, thank you so much." We also have Nobly earlier still 500 Swedish kronor, saying, "Incentives, let's go. Got to go out and do some stuff. Good luck on the runs." But you came back to donate more money, right? Yes, so that's what's going on. And also latest for Vesslan himself, go Vesslan go for the froggies from the Blue Mosquito.
Wow, thank you, Blue Mosquito.
Is this really a friend of yours?
I think so, yes.
Yes. Secret friend.
There is one that usually goes by name that name, so I guess it is a friend of mine. And a fellow gamer as well.
Fellow gamer.
So...
fellow frog lover, it sounds like.
Fellow frog lover, absolutely. And a dog lover as well.
You gotta love them frogs.
Yes. So...
Gotta love the fancy span.
Yeah. So right now I'm just here waiting for the
there's
automation to go, and I'm trying to do some crafting while I'm waiting for that one. Because now I'm really, I can actually, I have seconds, I can go up here and remove this one while I'm waiting. So 95, 96, 7, let's go there. So, collecting all this lovely stuff that I'm going to need, because now we are making a factory. So, first let's produce some cogwheels, and let's have ourselves quick access to the iron.
So these automators that you just built, they will now start producing things for you.
Yes.
So you don't have to handcraft them yourself. The automator does it for you. Right now you're asking it to make copper wires and cogwheels, which are going to be resources for other things later.
Yeah. Absolutely. So that is absolutely true. And the first things that I'm going to do is to really produce green ships, but I'm absolutely. Let's see. I'm going to need a lot of belts. I've already done a lot of belts. That's actually amazing. So let's change this one to circuits instead, and feed more stuff into that, because that is going to be needed a lot. So let's see.
That little green circuit board there is a very, very important ingredient, right?
Yes, it is. I'm going to need it to make assemblers, to make inserters. There are robots that is going to grab stuff and insert stuff. Oh, I'm running out. So right now the factory is a bit labor intensive. I would really like to move away from that, not having to hand feed everything myself.
How many 100 hours have you put into this game, you think?
Oh, I mean, I'm actually usually a slow gamer.
Right.
So if you count all these slow hours that I'm put into the game, then it is a couple of 100 hours
right.
at least. So, yep. So at least some experience, even though I'm not usually.
Here comes the first belt.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Usually I'm not a speedrunner. I usually like to take my time and think things through. And since I heard Tobias mention that he would love to have a speed game session, then I thought, like, yeah, I have to really be in this. It sounds too much fun. So, yeah.
Should also say that the Vesslan is my dear chemistry teacher colleague, so we actually work together every day. So if we have some students in chat, raise the hype.
Yeah, absolutely.
They might be there. We don't know. You don't have to donate your whole Vecopeng for this, but yeah, that's what's going on.
Yes. So, now I'm having a little too less stone. I have to go down here and pick up more stone, because otherwise I won't be able to complete all. Yeah, that might actually be perhaps not enough. Yep. So let's see how many. I have a lot of these. Good. Lost a bit track of how many there is. 21. So let's see. So now this is going to be. I need a lot of these. This is the reason because why I need all these green chips to make these. So I'm actually. I should have produced more of those. So let's work this in parts. Yeah. So these are going to grab things for my factory here. So that I don't have to go and grab all the stuff myself. So as you can see here, now they are working, and I just need there. Now there should be coal slowly getting in there, but it gets a little slow. So I would like to have this going a bit faster. So I will run down with the stuff that I'm grabbed, and I want to try to kickstart this by just running and adding some coal so that I can kickstart the process. So now it should be working and the coal should be catching up. So what are we doing next? Well, we need more chips and more, and yeah, we can make a lot of these.
Yeah, many inserters right now,
yep.
which are used to, you know, take things from a belt into a automator or from a chest somewhere, put it elsewhere.
Yeah, so I'm just checking if I have everything that I need for next step. And almost, I need a lot of belts as well. Of course, always belts. But that's going to be the first thing that I'm automating down here when I get my factory running. So now I'm going to have an output source as well, and I'm going to put all these lovely iron plates that we are producing to go onto a belt as well. And then we're going to feed it into an assembly machine. So now the first automation step here is going. So let's see.
So the ore is being fed into the burners, which burns them into plates, and then new inserters will pick up those plates, put them in the automators, and then make them into new stuff. So a constant refinement process.
Yep, absolutely.
And then going into the belts, or sorry, going into the labs where the research will take place.
So now I'm going to craft material down here. I will slowly transition all manufacturing down to this region. But we are not there really yet, so we need to put there as well. And good. Now we are soon ready to automate belts here. We just need some magic here. We have that, yes. And this is now running. Good. So what are we going to do now? We're probably going to need more power because we can check here. So the power is getting low. So I really have to expand that.
And we have our first donation for the Factorio run here. It is from Blomma57, also known as min egen mamma. 100 Swedish spänn or 50 spänn times 2 saying heja heja question mark mom and dad. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All the way from Spain. Heja heja question mark. We don't really know.
That's amazing. It's amazing. Oh, this is Hank. I need more stuff. Always more stuff. I'm not optimal. I would always want action here, and so this is an area where I can really improve to have activity going on at all times.
Yeah, because like a very difficult part in this speed run is to constantly use your resources.
Yeah.
So many resources are produced, but you don't want to create any bottlenecks. You don't want to choke in any certain section, and that is very difficult to constantly take out the output essentially. Because we want maximum throughput if possible, but that is very difficult.
Yeah. So now we have improved that situation, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do that. So I'm going to see. We see here that the coal chest here is empty already. Not good. Let's see if we can automate the because now I have to hand feed the coal into the chest. That
takes a while,
right? So we don't want to do manual labor.
No.
We want others to do the stuff for
Exactly.
us. So let's see if we can find a way to have coal being fed into the system without us constantly having to look it up. So here comes some belts.
There comes the coal on the little spaghetti belt.
Yes, absolutely.
And you're running on the belt. This is a nice speed strat too.
Yep,
Laying the belt, running on it.
Absolutely.
That's how we roll.
Absolutely. So it's coming. Yes, it is going here slowly, but it's getting there. Oh, I actually didn't see that the
Logistics finished.
Yeah. So if you see this blinking, tell me, because then I'm forgetting stuff. So now I have unlocked more stuff that I can build, so I want to do that as well. So what is the next step here? It should be a full iron lane. Yes. So now we can delete that one. I do have stuff here.
And as you can see, he's putting iron on one side of the belt and coal on the other side of the belt.
Yep.
So utilizing one belt for two resources is key in this game.
Yep.
You can also see he's picking up the coal from one side, and the inserter always puts it on the furthest end of the belt. So knowing where to put your inserters are very important, because you don't want to mix resources. That's very bad, because that would create, well, unpure lanes.
There is strategies involving that.
Right.
But then you have sorting mechanisms later on in the system.
Oh yeah, because now you are actually putting iron on that other side too. But yeah.
Yeah. So I need more inserters. Always make inserters. And that is soon going to be another goal here as well, to have myself some copper into the system, and when I have that, then I can absolutely start to actually automate the production of all these lovely stuff that I'm struggling to produce up here. And I should probably have moved this whole facility by now, but well, it is as it is. So inserters, always inserters. Yep. As you can see here down here, it takes time to handcraft all of these green ships. So that is what is slowing me down right now, because I don't have timing right optimized, because then I should have more green ships available, and then that would reduce the handcrafting time so that I get stuff faster. But well, you learn. When you practice, you learn. That's a tip for the students in the
especially for the students.
Especially for students. If you practice, you're gonna learn.
Yep.
And that is true for chemistry, and it is true for biology.
Yep. And also apparently Factorio.
And also apparently for Factorio. So that is something that we do. We practice. So now it is not really done here yet, because I want to rebuild this feeding mechanism, so that I really include.
Yeah, because adding that splitter like pinches off half of the resources from the belt and puts it on another belt. Yeah. So you can use that to splice them off.
Yeah, something like this. And let's try to do like that. And now I really have to remove this, because otherwise it would be belt madness.
And thank you so much for 50 bits, long cut. 50 bits.
Wow, amazing.
Thank you so much.
Amazing. Yeah, I see. I forgot one piece here. One piece of belt.
All right.
There
we go.
No,
and now the coal is be put on one side of the belt and the iron on the other, so that the burner can pick iron for itself and coal for itself. Yep. Coal to run it and iron to be molten.
Okay, so now I need always more green ships, so that I can make more better technology. Let's research for better inserters. So that's there. We are getting slowly 11. Right. Now we have all the miners that we need. Oh, I'm actually probably a bit short on belts here. I should have picked it up when I was down in the base earlier. Oh. So now we have copper flowing here. I still have an underground, that is good, because I'm going to need it. And I'm going to need a couple more undergrounds. So there we have underground going on, and I'm going to feed that onto there, and that means that I can have copper. Oh, there is a there. Now I have copper and coal on different sides here. And shorter bits. Well, let's make ourselves a little tour down here and pick up some materials. So, let's see. Oh, something is wrong. Yes.
Oh no, you got some coal on the belt there.
Yeah. There's the wrong turn here. There. And let's redo this. Like that. And like
Keeping order in your belts is very, very important, both in real life and in Factorio.
Yeah. Never mix up your belts.
Nope.
Oh, we are short on those as well. Up here, a long time ago, we fed coal into these so that now I should have all the stone that I'm going to need to make my furnaces.
And we have yet another donation, guys. We have 50 Swedish spänn from Angles. Thank you so much, Angles. 50 spänn. That says, very happy for my run. I'm now going to enjoy my wrap. Have a good lunch, Angles.
Where are all my inserters?
Where are they?
Where are they? They are not done. Okay. Well, kind of bad, but that's how it is. I've been a little too bad at keeping these at work. But that's how it is. So now I should have materials for inserters at least. Yep, so. And that's another technology. And let's go on.
So now you're setting up copper plate smelting as well. We have iron plate on one side, massive construction, and now you're also setting it up for copper plates as well. Yeah. Both of which are needed for more buildings.
Yeah, more buildings, absolutely. So how many inserts do we have? We have 30. That is actually enough.
And right now, are you researching green science? The goal of this speedrun is to get to blue science as fast as possible, right?
Yeah, so there are basically 7 sciences. There is the red one, it is the green one, black, blue, yellow, purple, and white.
Yeah.
And I only have access to the red one now.
Yep.
So I really need to research the green one, and that is actually the last one that is going to be needed for the stuff that we are going to do for today. So how are we doing here? Let's make some assemblers. We need more of those, always more. So here we go with that one, and
important to give space for the inserters in between.
Yep, that's true. So now we are making all of these lovely stuff that we have been having in another part before, and having had to hand feel all of them. So it would be really nice now to actually have this automated. And let's see, I need 1, 2, 3, 4 of those as well. 1, 2. So let's grab the final ingredient, which is iron ore, into these and power boats. Not pretty, but it works.
Now you start to automate the green circuit boards. Very, very important resource to be had here. And you can also alternate the splitters to divide the resources differently.
One more thing, last. I can alternate this.
Like deciding what goes left, what goes right there.
Yeah. So right now I'm creating buffers because I'm going to need a ton of these stuff later on. So just trying to make things easier later. So now we are there, and how is the power going?
Oh yeah, there we can see some statistics too.
Yeah, so power is actually fine. We have full iron, we have half copper, and let's do science. So what do we need in order to do science? We need a lot of stuff. So let's grab more of these lovely iron plates that we have up here. That's like 1,000. Okay, so now we can make a lot of these.
Many automators.
Yeah.
We need them.
We probably should do like that. Because it is so much faster than just do like that.
How do you prepare for a run like this, Vesslan?
Well, I actually... you might think, oh, he really knows where all the stuff is. How could he do that? Well, I have actually I have a certain seed that I'm running. So,
but that's not only you. That is also the world record seed, right?
Yeah, this is the string that is used by speedrunners.
Yeah.
No, there. Now we're going to soon move all of this so that we can. What are we going to do? We're going to do science packs, of course.
Right.
But first, these are really important. Have I ever told you about the inserter problem before?
Not yet.
I probably have. So let's see. And there's the long inserter there. So now those are being made, and let's do like that. I need these as well. Probably more than I need, but whatever. Excess is quite good. Now we have that, and that means that now we can like that. Yes, and there like that. Good. Research is actually going on at a quite good pace here.
Yeah.
That means that I'm probably a bit slow on building the factory. But that's how it is. I'm going to need that one. So, I have...
Whoa, we have a serious donation just came in. 500 Swedish kronor from Lankat saying go, go, go. Thank you so much, Lankat. 500 Swedish spend. That's like 50 spend, 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 50 spend. And don't forget, 50 spend. Thank you so much.
Amazing.
Thank you so much.
What a hero. Saving the rainforest, 3 by 3.
Absolutely. And we should also mention, we have also met during this Factorio run our third donation incentive of 3,000 Swedish kronor. It is for the crowd control race that me and Breathless Sleep will do last tonight, making it more difficult. We have now reached full boss shuffle. So bosses are going to be shuffled in our Zelda A Link to the Past randomizer crowd control race, which happens later tonight. Thank you so much.
Amazing. Looking forward to it already.
Absolutely.
So we are slowly but steadily making ourselves a factory here. And now we are making a ton of red science packs. There seems to be a power pole missing there. And inserters is a constant problem this run. And let's wait a little and grab ourselves these used stuff, because I'm going to produce a lot of flaps.
And if you want to jam to this soundtrack, you can try. It is a pretty calm soundtrack, a little bit spacey feel. So not as upbeat perhaps as Super Mario 64, but we like it calm.
Yep.
It's in the middle of day, Sweden. It's 3 p.m. here. We're relaxing. We're looking forward to dinner from Kappa Bar later. So we're just taking it easy.
Absolutely. So it's going to be nice. Could we recommend Kappa Bar? Absolutely.
Very highly recommend Kappa Bar.
Lovely place to hang out with your friends. So let's see. Soon we really want to speed up things in the factory. Not only do I want to have more. I have stuff being produced now. But I would really like to have stuff being produced at a higher pace as well. Because I'm going to make so many labs that I just can sustain here. And trying to strain my factory to the maximum capacity.
It's just like we do with the students, right?
Yeah.
Strain them to the maximum capacity.
Yeah, that's what I think at least. Yep. So, but of course, we have really good students.
Yeah.
They are.
Do we have any teachers in the sofa right now? Oh yes, we have 2 teachers in the sofa, 2 teachers over here, maybe even teachers in chat. We don't know.
No idea. Perhaps we have some colleagues.
It's
watching.
It's not impossible.
It's not impossible. They are perhaps not as gaming as you, but we do have some fellow gamers among our teachers as well.
There are only learners in chat, says Nobly, because they're just learning from your building skills.
Yeah, okay. Amazing. So then they should have a pro tip here as well. Build more inserters. That is going to be the theme of today, and it is actually going to be one of the things that I'm going to aim for very, very soon, to try to ramp up the production in my factory as well. So now we have 20 of those going, and steel is finished, and let's go for automation too. So now I have some glue here, fast inserters. I'm going to use them to see. As you can see, now they work a lot faster than the yellow ones. So just using these will actually speed up things a lot. And it seems like I haven't made enough of them. No, I need more. So, but in order to do that, I need inserters. Oh, I don't have to do it like that. Why do I don't have to do it like that? Because here I have a store of
more green circuit boards,
and that makes profit so much faster. So let's there.
So remember, about 45 minutes ago, Vesslan was going around, chopping with a little axe, chopping coal out of the bare ground with his bare hands, putting it together in some, very rudimentary iron plates. But look at him now; he's growing up so fast.
Absolutely.
At least the factory does. Also Vesslan.
You miss them when they are small.
Yeah, for sure.
So, and that would certainly be the case with Elmer's. Right?
Oh yes, absolutely. He will also grow up. So what is the next step? You're making engines, or is that just a technology that you need to get through?
It is a technology that I need to advance, really. I'm not going to use that really.
You're not gonna build a car?
No.
No.
It is not needed today.
No.
So let's build this on this side. What I'm doing now is not strictly needed for the blue science pack, but it is going to be something that is going to speed up the whole process, because with steel I can make faster assemblers that can build stuff at a higher speed.
Right.
And who doesn't like that?
It is a speedrun after all.
It is a speedrun after
yeah.
all. So let's go for...
So you're setting up a little steel smelter now. You're
Yeah.
picking the iron plates into another burner with
Yep.
more coal into steel then. So
Yep.
refining it further.
Yeah, and with the hope of getting some stuff here.
And as a chemistry teacher, can you tell us a little bit about the steel alloy? What is it actually?
It is... Oh.
He can set this up first, but soon you'll have to explain.
Thank you. So we have iron together with carbon, and
Right.
if you introduce some other stuff into it, you will get stainless steel.
So this is actually scientifically correct. To fuse iron with coal, you do actually get steel.
Yep, absolutely. So let's see. Here I want that one, and here I want that one. So like that. So.
And then we've got the faster inserters, the blue ones, or sorry, faster assemblers.
Yeah. So.
And look at them go, the fast inserters, diggy 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 diggy, speeding up the handling process. Oh yeah.
So. Let's see. I need one here as well, and power to that, and a little box. So, and here now we should have that going. Where are we? There. And the rest of the text that I'm doing now is really just for researching the blue science. Yep. So now I'm trying to speed up this process by
replacing the ordinary assemblers with the fast assemblers.
Yeah. So everything should be produced at a higher pace now.
Is it twice as fast?
I don't remember actually. This is really an optimization game. There is so much reading to be done to really optimize stuff. But yeah. Oh, let's see. What is happening here? Here, this is perhaps. Let's cap these so that we don't.
All right. We don't want to fill up the chests with all of the iron cogs.
No. And let's silence the steel production. I think I have all the steel I need at this point.
Will you have to go into oil processing?
Nope.
No?
That is one of the limitations that we have set, actually, by we have a bit limited time, so that is one of the limitations we have.
Good. Because oil processing is like the big time sink of this game.
Yeah,
that takes
until you learn it, but yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I actually think that stuff is not flowing in the pace that I want it to flow.
Right.
So I'm actually a bit worried about getting there in time.
Is it the mines?
I don't know. It is the power. Because machines start to work a bit slowly when there is not enough power.
When they get choked.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we should be able to run up there shortly.
For sure.
So, now let's change this one to inserters instead. So this one needs that one. So now we're producing inserters there, and let's change the direction of the flow. So now we have double the inserter production speed here, and that is a good thing. So the handcrafting is going on, good, and the labs are working, good, and soon we have another technology done. There we have another technology done. We are heading for this one, so I only have a couple of technologies left. So now it's all really about race to the finish. But I need to do this, otherwise the labs will not work at full speed. Oh, I'm doing this.
So now we're ramping up the electricity
energy
production.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. But I could have done this more efficiently if I have picked up cogwheels in advance, but I had obviously run out of these, so well, then you have to go pick them up manually instead. There we go, and now we should have all the electricity we need. Let's grab ourselves some more laps. Oh, I have more laps, but I don't have cogwheels. Okay. Run on belts to run faster. So let's see, pick up cogwheels, good. Cancel that, build more laps. Let's make 2 more rows here. Almost. So have you been playing Factorio as well, Palmen?
I have indeed. I have invested about 300-400 hours in this game. Me and Emil, who is the technician of today, who is not seen right now but is waving, has actually been plowing down pretty many hours into this game. We're not seeing it right now, but on this planet are there also hostile biters. So after a certain amount of time, when the factory grows, you can see here on the map some red stuff. That is pollution, and the pollution spreads into the animals of the planet. And the animals attack, which means, yeah, you're in danger and you gotta defend yourself. You gotta build defenses, walls. You gotta build with turrets that can shoot the poor guys. Luckily, this is a little bit of a more pacifist run. On this world record seed string are the biters at such a distance that they will pretty much never become a problem for Vesslan. So no animals are killed in this run. This is a save the animals kind of run for Världsnaturfonden.
Yeah. So that means here we are the invasive species, right?
We are indeed.
So yeah. And but you have some experience with the rainforest.
I do indeed. I have visited the South America and the Central America a couple of times. Been seeing rare species myself in the field. Have also seen how certain destructive forces can so easily wipe out important habitats for animals in the wild. I have been looking for several poison arrow dart frogs, and we have found them as well in the wild in South America and in Central America, often very close to human villages that are expanding their territories. Factories like this, but in reality, that are growing and are taking over very small habitats. So to engage the local populations in the importance of these species and to show them the importance of ecotourism as a little bit more sustainable ways for these communities. Instead of taking up the forest and turning it into sugar plantation, you can turn it into something that the nature itself can thrive from. And that is what the Worldwide Fund is all about.
Yeah. So absolutely.
Yeah.
But you are a real frog lover, and
I am.
have actually brought the rainforest effect.
It is true. I actually have frogs myself. I keep poison arrow dart frogs, and later tonight we will also see Super Malmo World playing in from the United States as well. She also keeps poison arrow dart frogs.
Oh,
it is a very, very nice type of species to keep. A little bit like this, but without the sunglasses. They are a little bit more like these, perhaps. A little bit more like these. Frog champ for real. Guys, we have a donation as well from Kribban.
Wow, that's one of my friends. He's an awesome guy.
300 Swedish spend from Kribban saying "Kötta Vesslan."
Wow, amazing.
And I don't think that you mean that we shall kötta this guy, but that he should be doing the kötta, right?
I guess so.
We'll see later.
He's a way more experienced gamer than I am.
Is it true?
He's a real pro.
Amazing. Right, well, the labs are expanding.
Yeah, and there's plastics, and there is that one. How far am I? Not far from the blue science, I think. I have no idea what timer is, but
Time is 56 minutes.
oh, then we're going to hit sub-hour. That's good. I guess.
It's good.
Yeah, that's how fast I am. So
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm reaching my goal at least.
It is impressive.
It's good. So the only thing that I'm doing now really is just building more of these labs.
Yeah.
So that more science can be done per minute. So yeah. So right now we have 60 labs working, and that is going to give us all the things that we need.
We have somebody in chat who is sending the warmest of hugs as well. Somebody called Murujin is sending the warmest of hugs. Thank you so much.
Amazing. So here we go. Let's see. You see the timer, and this is what we have been waiting for.
Time is coming up.
Time is coming up. So let's see. Perhaps 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1.5, and there we go.
Time!
Sub-hour. That was
Impressive.
what we was hoping for.
Impressive.
So yeah, some mistakes during the run when it comes to the yellow inserters, and the green chips. But we adapted and made it in time.
You did very, very well, Vesslan.
Amazing. And if you're interested in this game, there is a lot of... you can find it on Steam, of course. And there is a community on... a lively speedrun community, and you can find a lot of YouTubers to learn from. So I've been following, giving credits to a guy named Neframs that have come up with this build that I'm using. So, but he does it faster than me. But so kudos to him. So
Good.
That's Factorio.
Thank you so much, Vesslan. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Go, 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 go.